My name's Martin Coates and I'm a lecturer on the Action on Poverty and Hardship degree.
Hi, I'm Sarah Page. I'm a senior lecturer in Action on Poverty and Hardship and also Criminology here at Staffordshire University.
I think it is important to highlight the link between mental health and poverty. A lot of people can see people in poverty or know people in poverty and they don't relate that then affects long-term the isolation of being in poverty, the isolation of being out of work or even homeless or detached from your family, alienated, all those kind of elements, particularly with the hardship of not having enough money to cope, paying for bills, the cost of living going up, all of those elements, it can really affect people. And if it goes on to any significant time level, it can really bring people down, sink into depression, those kind of elements that can lead to physical health problems as well. So I think it is important that those links between poverty are highlighted. It's something that goes, that doesn't get noticed very much.
So if someone's financially challenged and as a result of that it's affecting their mental well-being, my first suggestion would be to address some of the roots of the issue there in terms of what's the financial situation. So going to see a money doctor or money advisor, going to Citizens Advice, for example, are opportunities to be able to talk about finances and maybe work through how to budget, maybe think about if there's any debts that you're owing, is there ways that those companies can be contacted by that third party organisation to be able to work out a payment plan that actually works. My other tip from a personal experience of coming out of debt was to make sure that I took cash out every week of a set amount, and that was what I used, and once it was gone, I couldn't withdraw anything more, and that just helped me to handle my money. Very often in today's society we get our card out, etc., but that just helped me to not do that, because I think sometimes when we're using our card left, right and centre, then we're not actually stacking up exactly how much we're spending. So that was something that was really helpful for me.
I think the top tips for keeping mentally well, if you're experiencing poverty as well, is to try to not be alienated in life, to try and find some kind of sense of purpose. And that would be different for different people. So it might be that it means joining a walking group or going out into the countryside or going to a local community hub and getting to know people down there. Or even if you're doing solitary things like reading or joining a reading group or things like that, I think building social capital, building a network for yourself is vitally important.
So in terms of the mental health side, my recommendation would be to access local services. So here in Stoke-on-Trent, North Staff's Mind, Changes, Expert Citizens, etc., just to get some support and to think through whether there's any strategies. Check out the NHS website. It's got 5 steps for mental well-being, and apply some of those principles as a way of self-care. So reaching out to community members and building those connections and getting support is really, really vital. One of the biggest things is just simply finding out that there are other people actually that are struggling too, and learning from each other about how you can progress and how you can journey through this is something really useful.